This whole thing with white rage, dude, just ridiculous. He's pretty much he's genocidal. He wants.
Well, that ties into the critical race theory and stuff like that. And when you look at the bigger picture of what's going on in our country, and I've said this before, they've weaponized these people, these groups, these organizations, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to paint us, okay, as the enemy. Okay, so just imagine you walking around with a bullseye. It's almost like putting someone on a wanted poster, and that's what they're doing right now.
And they want you to ignore all the black dudes killing all the black dudes every day in all these big cities.
Well, it's not
by
their
the hundreds.
narrative.
Yeah,
it's not their narrative. It's not what they want you to. It's not what they want you to see. What they want you to see is they want you to see the critical race theory. They want you to see that your neighbors hate each other and things like that. They want to.
It's not white people
divide and conquer.
killing people.
We can't let them do that.
There aren't groups of white people going around killing people. Just black dudes.
No.
There aren't any white supremacists.
If there's any, it's not angry white dudes. It's angry black dudes.
Black rage.
Yeah. I mean, come on, be honest. Tired of fucking lying and pretending.
Yeah.
Well,
aren't you?
It's. That whole wave with Asian hate. Stop Asian hate that went on earlier this year.
Yeah.
They discontinued that real quick because it was only blacks.
Yeah, every time they talk about Asian hate, it was a black dude hitting an old 80-year-old Chinese lady over the head with a brick. Every time, dude.
I'll tell you this, man.
Yeah.
The Asians, look what they did during the one riot back in the day when all the Asians got on the roofs and stuff.
The roof Koreans.
Don't mess with the Asians. Yeah. Don't mess with the Asians, right? They're going to protect their communities.
Because all these Koreans, they did mandatory military service in their country. So when they came here, they know how to handle.
Well, they've dealt with communism before, and they've dealt with losing everything.
Now they make Kias.
Americans are spoiled.
Yeah.
They really are. The majority of Americans are spoiled.
American privilege is a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have that.
Well, they're about to find out soon. A lot of Americans out here in the woke culture and stuff like that. What happens when they can't get the Starbucks? What then, right? I don't know. Tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, don't buy any of that Black Rifle shit anymore.
Yeah. Oh, the Black Rifle coffee?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of bad things. What's going on with that?
They're woke.
So the guy that owns the place said that he hates those Proud Boy Patriot types.
He said, I hate those fucking Proud Boy Trump supporters.
Yeah.
He said effing?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
he cussed at them.
It's not the first time he said shit like that.
He's
catering, bending the knee and catering to the wokies.
I'm one of those Patriot guys. I take offense to that Black Rifle coffee company, which I never drink your overpriced coffee anyway.
I never will again. I've ordered some before, and when I was cutting through Savannah, I pulled in and bought a shirt and bought some coffee. But
they gained favor with conservatives by calling themselves Black Rifle and having a rifle on their logo.
They did have some really tantalizing ads shooting guns and things like that, but I guess they don't understand that once this communist government takes away the Second Amendment, they won't have those guns and ammunition to film their wild commercials. Maybe they'll have woke commercials now. Well, they'll have guys in like skinny jeans with rainbow colored shirts on and stuff, sipping the lattes. Black Rifle Coffee Company. Get woke or die. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I heard in France that if you don't get your vaccine, they can put you in jail.
Yeah.
It says prison, but I'm assuming.
I mean, you're talking about the same country that apparently does not put ketchup on French fries.
They don't.
Am I wrong about that? That's a fact. Is that true? Is that because that's what I heard?
I don't know, man.
What do what do we expect? What do we expect from France?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that country completely ruined by the open borders policy they had?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're talking about the country that opened their borders to the so-called Syrian refugees and ended up letting in tons of ISIS in there. And then their rape and murder numbers grew up by 500%.
And they got areas,
that's completely run over by jihad.
Yeah,
by,
the police
by
won't
ISIS.
even go down
Yeah,
there.
and that's what I was going to say. So France is...
We got people getting their heads cut off in this country. There's 2 of them in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, you know what? I seen that on the news.
Elon Omar State. Where's that?
Well, that makes sense because isn't Omar a far radical left Muslim as well?
Yeah.
He's a terrorist.
So the people in France don't even run their own country. So they have Muslims that are running their country now. They're running around going crazy and cutting people's heads off. And now we're here in Omar's district just having beheadings. That sounds like
radical
Islam.
Somalia,
Yeah, radical Islam at its best. And I do think that there is a movement in this country by the radical Islamists to take over.
I bet you the murder rate's higher higher in this country than it is in Somalia.
And that's the thing. In France, you have these radical Muslims marching in the streets with white thobes and machetes. And all the people can do is film with their little fucking cell phones.
Wow.
You wouldn't have that shit happen in America.
No.
They would catch a 7.62 by 39.
Well, you can't have guns there. Even the police don't
That's
have
the
guns.
thing, yeah.
The police don't have guns, dude.
Is that the same area over there that banned assault knives or knives? Didn't they?
Yeah.
Didn't they ban knives
Yep,
one point?
Yeah.
They've pretty much tried to ban everything to keep control of the. What they should have done is they should have just banned extremist Muslims, and then they wouldn't have the issue to begin with.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Ban open borders. Maybe close your borders. Don't let fucking ISIS in your country.
Speaking of that,
Our borders are just as open as
yeah,
theirs everywhere.
I was just going to say we need to immediately close our borders now. Send the Marine Corps to our borders now.
Because you're having Muslims fly down to South America and then cross our border. We're pretty much, our country's going to be ruined.
It's not even just the radical Muslims. It's every other
Everything
terrorist
you could think of.
organization. Yeah, terrorist
MS-13
organizations out
cartel.
That's the only way Cubans can get in here. They have to float ashore and walk all the way around the country. And come
You know,
into
at this
Mexico.
point, at this point, with the way our border security is, it is in the realm of reality that someone could actually smuggle a nuclear device to
Oh,
our
they probably
border.
already have, dude.
Yeah.
Yes. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
You know, I've been through some pretty intense training when it comes to anti-terrorism operations and things like that, and even understanding Islamic militant training and different stuff like that. And you know, there's some stuff out there that's pretty daggone scary that we do not want to get across that border.
Like fentanyl.
Yeah, well, and
No,
that's,
when it comes to weaponry.
Well,
like what?
yeah, like all you know, there's a lot of chemical weapons. There's a lot of biological weapons. I mean, you know, we have biological weapons out there that you could literally go to the top of a building, release just a little bit of it, and you know, kill everybody within 5 square miles or more. Imagine that being released in a large city, and our borders are just
It'll
completely
happen.
open.
Wow.
You know, it's it's sad. And then we also have the child trafficking that's going on and things like that.
We've had enough fentanyl cross the border to kill all of every single American 10 times over.
To make like another 10 George Floyds.
Since